Tonight, Brad Pitt plus Leo DiCaprio equals a major commotion in Cannes.
Their star-studded new movie.
It's official, old buddy.
How co-star Luke Perry left them speechless. Plus, a big first for Brad following his split from Angelina.
Don't you forget it.
Then Johnny Depp's new divorce drama, his bombshell allegation against ex-Amber Heard, accusing her of everything from painting on bruises to nearly killing him.
And where was Sophie Turner? Her message to GOT fans who hated the finale.
It's a lot for me.
Plus, what you didn't see during Celine's epic carpool karaoke, her Titanic-sized idea that got shut down.
It was not possible.
And how many Kevins does it actually take to give a puppy a bath?
Kev, I need your help.
Talk to the dog.
How our day with Kevin Hart quickly went to the dogs.
Hold the dog. Kev, I can't hold it.
This is Entertainment Tonight.
Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio both in one movie and making history at Cannes, hitting the red carpet together for the first time.
You know, I was there just 4 days ago with Elton John, and the hype for that was literally through the roof. But the star-studded world premiere of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it took things to another level. Brad hits the red carpet first, blowing a kiss like the coolest kind of old-school movie star. Black tuxedo, sunglasses, and, of course, the slick-back hair. The 55-year-old actor was joined by co-stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Margot Robbie, the trio posing with director Quentin Tarantino. The last time Brad walked the carpet in Cannes was in 2012. He was busy trying to shut down wedding rumors with Angelina, who was with him in Cannes the year before.
We have no date. We actually really, truly have no date.
Well, a lot's happened since then. Brad and Angie just legally became single last month, and after a very messy divorce, a source tells ET, quote, "There's no more drama. All of the dust has settled." Our source adds, the couple is focused on what's best for their 6 children. Earlier today, just hours before Brad and Leo's photo call, the movie's official trailer dropped.
It's official, old buddy. Has been.
That's Brad, shirtless. He plays Leo's stunt double as they struggle with Hollywood in the late 60s. Turns out Brad ad-libbed this line in the trailer based on real life.
Hey, you're Rick Dalton. Don't you forget it.
Brad tells Esquire out June 4th he was at a low point on a movie set in the 90s when someone yelled the line at him and told him to, quote, "Quit your whining." Today, we're also getting our first look at Luke Perry in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which opens July 26th. The movie was the actor's last before he passed away from a stroke in March. Luke's playing a fictitious TV actor. You might be surprised to hear that Leo and Brad told Esquire they were actually a little starstruck around Luke. Brad tells Esquire Perry was an icon of coolness. Meanwhile, it looks like Leo just landed another role. Yes, in addition to Oscar winner and activist, DiCaprio is a devoted Instagram boyfriend. The actor was spotted on the French Riviera snapping pics of his girlfriend of a year and a half, Camilla Morone. The 21-year-old's been posting a lot from France, where she's also promoting her indie film, Mickey and the Bear. All right, can we go back to the movie for a second, because it doesn't hit theaters until the end of July. So Quentin Tarantino published an open letter asking the audience who saw the film at Cannes not to reveal anything about the movie. Yeah, good luck with that, guys.
Yeah. Well, one person who is refusing to stay quiet any longer is Johnny Depp. He is breaking his silence in the bitter legal war with his ex-wife, Amber Heard. She is claiming abuse, while he claims she faked the evidence.
One time, Johnny was hitting me, and he was hitting me hard and repeatedly, and I was screaming.
That is Heard's 2016 divorce deposition, claiming to be a victim of domestic violence. In new documents filed yesterday, Johnny now alleges Amber once, quote, walked into court to obtain a temporary restraining order with painted-on bruises.
Did Johnny brutalize you?
The new declaration is part of his $50 million defamation lawsuit against Heard. Even though the former couple settled their divorce in 2016 for $7 million, agreeing to not discuss it publicly, Amber wrote an op-ed last year in the Washington Post. She described herself as a domestic abuse victim without mentioning Johnny. This year, Depp sued her, but Amber fired back, releasing more than 300 pages of disturbing claims.
Amber, how are you feeling?
Depp continues to deny abusing Heard and now claims he's the victim of abuse, writing, quote, "She frequently threw objects into my body and head, including heavy bottles." Johnny alleges one time it severed his fingertip, requiring multiple surgeries that led to a potentially life-threatening infection. Quote, "I contracted MRSA 3 times. I feared that I would lose my finger, my arm, and my life." He included several disturbing photos.
Have you ever hit Johnny Depp?
I don't know what I did. I acted defensively.
Heard's lawyer has denied Depp's allegations.
I don't know if we'll ever get the real truth from this situation. All right, let's move on to the nonstop backlash over Sunday's Game of Thrones finale. You know, over 19 million people watched, but apparently there was a large portion of that audience who hated how the show ended. Well, now the Starks have a message for all you haters out there, starting with the Queen of the North, Sophie Turner.
I love the way that Sansa's journey ended. She never wanted that Iron Throne. She never wanted to rule over that many people.
One word, disrespectful. That's what Sophie is calling the 1.4 million haters who signed a petition asking for a season finale redo.
Watching the way this character finished Game of Thrones was the most satisfying ending.
Full disclosure, Sophie hasn't actually seen the final episode since she's been out doing press promoting her new X-Men film, Dark Phoenix. This morning, Mrs. Joe Jonas posted this fun behind-the-scenes pic from the set and was quick to point out the Game of Thrones crew worked tirelessly over 10 years and 11 months shooting the last season, like 50-something night shoots.
You are my queen.
Kit Harington agrees, basically saying the critics, quote, can go bleep themselves.
Love is the death of duty.
And while there have been haters, coffee cup and water bottle mistakes, we do love this Easter egg. The way Jon held Dany after he killed her is the same way he held his co-star turned real-life wife, Rose Leslie, when she died in his arms. And as for Emilia Clarke's big Game of Thrones regret, she really wishes she stole something from the set.
And I'm very annoyed, and I'm really hoping that the showrunners will give me a direct name, because everyone else was like, yeah, we took stuff.
Oh, I hope she took a lot of things. And of course, she's a part of TV history. Well, tonight we say goodbye to The Voice, at least for season 16. So what does that mean for newest coach John Legend? Well, perhaps he can focus on 3-year-old Luna's comedy career, as our Sophie Shalacy found out.
Miss Luna on SNL. This is the hot topic today.
Yes.
Is she funny like her mama?
She really is. She's got a lot of Chrissy's personality. She even knows she's funny already. Like, she plays for laughs.
But it's not always easy being a star kid. Luna had a bit of a meltdown when she and Chrissy had to face the New York paparazzi. Son Miles is John's mini-me, and he just turned 1.
We haven't done his party yet. We're going to do it this week. The forecast was rain, and we were going to have a petting zoo, so we were like, let's hold off.
Tonight on The Voice season finale, Taylor Swift and K-pop sensation BTS will perform. This weekend, Blake and Gwen celebrated her son Kingston's 13th birthday at Knott's Berry Farm. Seems Gwen's fashion sense is rubbing off. Blake was really into Sophie's outfit.
I like this. It's a summertime, little summertime sundress fashion. I'm trying to learn. My girlfriend is very into. Oh, it is a jumpsuit.
Yes. See, Gwen's teaching, you know.
Maybe not. I screwed it all up.
Coming up, how some of the biggest names in Hollywood,
Kerry Washington, Will Ferrell, Woody Harrelson,
are recreating iconic episodes of All in the Family and The Jeffersons live for one night only.
It's really the most excited I've ever been about anything I've ever done.
Plus, how Celine's carpool karaoke got so extra, producers couldn't fit it all in.
I wanted to push it a little farther.
We've got the deleted scene.
And Kevin Hart's secret life of a pet groomer.
Hold the dog. I can't hold it.
Is this town gonna celebrate me with more?
Listen, don't be shocked when Katie Mixon breaks into song on ABC's American Housewife. They've turned their season 3 finale into a musical. It makes sense because what you may not know is that Katie studied musical theater in college.
I haven't done it in a really, really long time, so I am thrilled.
We are excited for that. That airs tonight. Then tomorrow on ABC, please get ready for a star-studded case of deja vu. Two of the greatest sitcoms ever, All in the Family and The Jeffersons, have been recast for a special, one-time-only TV event.
Well, we're moving on now. It's really the most excited I've ever been about anything I've ever done. We've got an unbelievable cast, and it's going to be so much fun, and we're doing it live in prime time.
Playing George Jefferson in the Jeffersons.
And I'm playing Archie Bunker in All in the Family. Those were the days. Those were the days.
It was Jimmy's idea to do the one-night-only reboot using original scripts from back in the day.
We grew up watching the Jeffersons, so we get a chance to show all of the true fans and then maybe make some new ones.
Marissa Tomei will play Archie's wife, Edith, and Wanda Sykes will be George's wife, Wheezy.
Moving on up. I mean, we grew up with these shows.
I'll wear the pants in this family. And when you zip them up, include your mouth.
Anthony Anderson will play the Jeffersons' Uncle Henry, and the Willises will be portrayed by Kerry Washington and Will Ferrell.
Does everybody know their lines?
Jimmy is producing along with original creator Norman Lear.
I was talking to my friend Justin Thoreau, and I thought, you know what? They do these live musicals on television. Why not take a television show and put it on television and do it live? And here we are.
You know, I think you're dead from the neck up.
All in the Family won 22 Emmys, and both shows were considered groundbreaking for tackling controversial topics like race relations and politics.
These shows are even more relevant now than they were.
Amen. Cannot wait to hear those theme songs and watch those shows. I mean, the casting alone is reason enough to watch. And by the way, Ellie Kemper is playing Gloria, and Ike Barinholtz is Meathead. All right.
The genie is out of the bottle. Will Smith and James Corden, who dressed like Aladdin's Monkey Abu, shooting Corden's signature crosswalk at the musical outside his LA studio. But last night, it was all about Celine Dion's Carpool Karaoke debut, and we are taking you behind the scenes, starting with Celine's alternate ending. Whose idea was that to recreate the iconic Titanic pose?
Their ideas. I mean, James, for sure, and his crew.
We never thought she'd say yes to it.
They wanted to push it a little farther, but of course, it was not possible.
So how did Celine want to take this epic journey to the next level? Well, according to a source close to production, quote, Celine wanted to jump off the boat and enter the Bellagio Hotel Lake. But ultimately, she dropped the Heart of the Ocean necklace instead. And that was just the tip of the iceberg of what our source says was the most ambitious carpool karaoke ever.
Are you excited for this?
I'm so excited. Oh my God. I just can't hide it.
This is a lovely drive.
I drove all night.
You really have a song for every moment.
OET has known that about Celine for decades.
And how good are you feeling now?
I feel good. Staying alive.
But back to Vegas, our source says they only had between 2 to 3 hours to shoot everything.
Do you know this song, Baby Shark? Baby Shark, do 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 do. Baby Shark, do 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 do.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Celine was up for anything, even this bonus scene that didn't air when James filled up the gas tank. According to another source, Corden asked Celine to be a part of the very first carpool karaoke. She turned it down at the time because her late husband, Rene, was battling cancer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Celine Dion!
Some days we just do this. We walk around the set and just do this.
And I pretend that you're Leo. No, I love that Celine was so game to play. She was totally at her Celinist, as we like to say.
Yeah, no, she was magical. Can we talk about Kevin Hart? Because he is back as the voice of Snowball in The Secret Life of Pets 2. So you would think at this point Kev was like bonded with the pet world, right?
Yeah, not so much.
No. Tell that to the dog. We tried to give a bath. Woo. Okay, so first things first, you gotta hold the dog.
Well, I'm gonna hold you while you hold the dog.
Handle the dog gently.
I'm trying to handle the dog.
You grab this.
Okay, hold on. Ready?
Now get now, scrub gently.
Okay, all right.
What's the dog's name, Kev?
Zoe.
How'd you like if somebody banned you and they didn't know your name?
I
Kev, I need your help here. I need your help.
So, Kev's not exactly what you call an animal lover. But 2-month-old Zoe wasn't too thrilled to be there either. And things only got worse when we got her out of the tub.
Where's the dog?
Okay. Here, I got the
Kev, no. You gotta wrap the dog. Who got a good bath? You got a good bath. Then you get a good bath.
But furry friends are all over Kevin's new movie, The Secret Life of Pets 2. He's reprising his role as Snowball the bunny.
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm doing superhero stuff.
This movie, your character goes soft.
The reason why my character is a little softer than he was in the first movie is because he found love. And what love does to people is break them down, and it lets emotions take over.
Tiffany Haddish is the newest addition to the cast of this animated feature that tries to explain what pets are really up to when their owners are gone.
Hello, citizens. Who is that?
But back to Zoe. So we had to get her dried off and gussied up before she headed back to Animal Haven Shelter, where she's up for adoption.
Kev, do you have pets?
No, I don't have a dog.
You got one now. Hey, see you later, Kev.
Kiss Zoe goodbye.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna do it, yeah.
Zoe misses you.
Thank you, Zoe.
I noticed that Kevin Hart actually never touched the dog.
Thank you.
The whole time.
Hey, point that out.
You got suckered into that, giving the dog a bath.
One of us worked and one of us did not. That's all I'm going to say, Kev. You owe me.
All right, well, now to Bachelorette Hannah B. One guy has already declared his love for her after just 24 hours.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah, right.
Lauren Zima was with Hannah today.
Luke P. said he was starting to fall in love with you.
Hannah, I'm genuinely starting to fall in love with you.
I was like, oh God, he's saying it. Oh God, are you really saying it? Yep, you said it. At the end of the night, I started questioning it a little bit too.
Everything I'm telling you is 100% real.
We saw it evolve real quick to a little shirtless moment last night.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that.
Sorry, Daddy.
Luke's declaration of love isn't the only drama unfolding this season. Judging by this teaser, it appears Hannah was sex-shamed on her own show.
Honestly, like, I have had sex. And Jesus still loves me.
It seems like you felt judged or shamed.
It's like, regardless of anything that I've done, that people might think, oh, well, that deserves a scarlet letter. That's not how it works. Nobody's going to judge me. I won't stand for it. I'm going to speak my mind.
Well, you know, we just interviewed Chris Harrison. He told us he wasn't sure if this season would end in a proposal. Why would he say that?
Look, I will be the first to say that I was a pain in the butt to deal with. And I had a lot of breakdowns. And it was a really hard time.
Ooh, drama, right?
That is not good. That is not good.
It's all true love, though.
Oh, yeah, right. Coming up, our Blackish exclusive. Only we're on set for Anthony Anderson's directorial debut. Is he really ready? And how his TV family is not making it easy for him.
I'll leave you now with a behind-the-scenes look at tonight's season finale of Blackish on ABC.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson is directing the show for the first time, so you would think that the rest of the cast members would take it easy on him, right? Give him a helping hand, right?
Yeah, not so much.
Nah.
This is the first time I've not only known my lines, but everybody else's lines. That movement was a little fast. Everybody trying to go to lunch or something?
Why did you keep giving him poop?
He kind of just tells us what to do, and we're like, get out of here, Anthony.
You really don't know what to do with me. I ain't cussed him out yet.
Nothing wrong with taking your shot. Good for you, son.
Were you nervous at all?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
And you know, I didn't want to mess up our brand.
And this is the finale.
Well, maybe for good after I directed.